Copyright for software in India. Are you a startup founder who has developed software code for your company? Do you want to know if your software code can be protected by copyright law in India? If so, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll explore the ins and outs of copyright law in India and how it can protect your software code. First of all, let's clarify what copyright law is. Copyright law is a form of protection that grants the author of an original work exclusive rights to its use, distribution, and reproduction. It protects tangible items like books, music, and artwork, as well as intangible items like software code. The purpose of copyright law is to incentivize creativity by giving the author exclusive rights to their work. This allows the author to make a living from their work and encourages others to create new works. Now, you may be wondering if software code can be protected by copyright in India. The answer is yes. In fact, software code is equated to work of literature in the context of copyrights in India. If the code is original, it can be protected by copyright in India. However, it's important to note that copyright law protects original expressions, not ideas. This means that if someone copies the idea behind your program but none of the actual code, you probably cannot win a copyright infringement lawsuit. However, if they copy some of your actual code, then you may have a case against them. So, what kinds of software code can be protected by copyright in India? All original source code may be copyrighted. The question is whether it meets the requirements for protection under copyright law. The threshold requirement is that the work must be fixed in a tangible medium, which means that the code must exist somewhere outside your head. This means that your source code is copyrightable if you've written it down on paper, saved it to disk, or stored it somewhere else. The second requirement for protection under copyright law is that the expression of the source code must be original. This doesn't mean that your source code has to be novel or unique. Originality simply means that it must not simply be copied from someone else. This is why the threshold requirement for copyright protection is very low. Now, you may be wondering what kinds of software code are not protected by copyright. Copyright only protects the creative aspects of your code, which means that if your source code is copied from another source, it will not be infringing on copyright law even though a great deal of work went into its creation. Most functional elements in your software code are not protected by copyright law. If you want to fully protect your software code, it's important to register your code. Without registration, you can't get access to all of the benefits that come along with copyright protection like statutory damages, lost profits, and attorney fees in an infringement lawsuit. The procedure to register a software copyright in India is fairly simple. The first step is to file a copyright registration form which can be found on the Indian Patent Office website. The form requires you to provide information about the work being copyrighted, including the title, author, and date of creation. The second step is to prepare the source code for submission. This means creating a PDF format of the source code for upload in the registration form. Make sure to include all parts of the source code, up to 10 pages, or all pages if within 20 pages. The third step is to complete the copyright registration form and upload your source code. Finally, you will need to pay the filing fee for registration, which is 500 Indian rupees. Once the registration is complete, it will be scrutinized for accuracy and completeness. If any of the information provided in the form is incorrect or missing, then the registration may be rejected. In conclusion, copyright law is crucial for any company that wants to protect its software code. By understanding what kinds of code can be protected and how to register your software code, you can ensure that your work is protected by copyright law. Remember that copyright law protects original expressions, not ideas, so be sure to have evidence of authorship when registering your software code. By following these guidelines, startup founders can protect their software code without inhibiting technological advancements. Thanks for watching.